Hello my darlings, my name is Stephanie and welcome to Teeny Tiny Ghost Stories and Spooky Tales. This series is a brief and short look at some of the haunted places in Britain and the spooky ghost stories attached to them. Today we are talking about a place in Essex. Essex is reported to experience a lot of paranormal activity. There are loads of ghost stories and haunted properties associated with the county. One of them is Layer Marney Tower, which is said to be one of the most haunted locations in Essex. Layer Marney Tower is England's tallest Tudor gatehouse. It is located in Layer Marney, a village in Essex, England. The construction of the house was started during the reign of Henry VIII by Henry I Lord Marney. Lord Marney was a favourite of Henry VIII and was rich and powerful. The house was built to make a statement and was inspired by Henry VIII's belief that a building should reflect the status of its owner. The house wasn't fully completed though by the time Lord Marney died in 1523, so his son John inherited it. John carried on the building work, but he sadly died just 2 years later. He didn't leave any male heirs though to continue the family line or the construction. The house suffered a lot of damage during the Great English Earthquake of 1884, but brother and sister Alfred and Kezia Peach took on the task of starting the repair work. Through the centuries, the house has passed into many different hands, but since the 50s, the house has been owned by the Charrington family. One of the most prominent ghosts is that of Lord Henry Marney, the guy who started it all. The Lord is said to haunt his former home because he's pretty unhappy that the building wasn't completed to his liking. He's often seen in the tower, and some have even witnessed him dressed in full armour walking down the 96 stairs of the spiral staircase. And he has been seen by his former bedroom as well. He's also been seen on horseback in full armour in the grounds. A young woman dressed in Victorian clothing has been seen in the tower's grounds. She seems agitated, as though she's looking for something or maybe even someone. Some years ago, the graves of 2 young children were found in the grounds. A connection there maybe? Even more spookily though, the apparition of a gardener has been seen tending to the area where the 2 children's graves were found. There have been numerous accounts over the years of staff and visitors seeing apparitions dressed in Victorian clothing. Vivian Ray Ellis, an Australian woman, spent some time at Layer Marney Tower. On her first night there, she felt a pressure on her chest and saw her bedcovers being pulled by a pair of floating hands. She continued experiencing strange things over the next couple of nights, but then she discovered, quite by accident, that if she left the bedroom door open, the activity stopped. Layer Marney Towers is also the site of poltergeist activity. In the East Wing, reports of objects moving in front of people have been made, and staff have come into the East Wing in the morning and found objects stacked up. Ghosts of servants and workers have also been seen in the building and their presence felt. Dark, shadowy figures have also been seen throughout the building. Some believe that an author of ghost books is now actually a ghost himself at Layer Marney Towers, and he apparently roams and haunts the hallways. There is a large barn in the grounds which predates the tower, and it houses many old relics that have been gathered at the property. At night, the atmosphere is said to change in the barn, and staff have witnessed dark shadows of former workers hanging around. So, there we go, a ghostly Tudor gatehouse. Have you visited the towers, and have you witnessed any strange goings on? Well, thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions of any haunted locations, any ghost stories that you want me to do a video on, let me know in the comments. Much love to you all, and see you next time, and make sure to stay spooky.